All right, have and have not fans. This is the video that I've been meaning to do for quite a while, but I want to make sure things were done right. Now, guys, this video will be the official launch of my Patreon. Ironically enough, called the Haves and the Have-Nots Review. I couldn't really think of a name to, I guess you could say, reflect the Patreon, but just know that the Patreon will talk about a little bit of everything. It's going to involve all kinds of content, live streams, topics, things that I wouldn't post on this YouTube channel. And if you notice, I actually posted a poll a few hours ago about the whole Gayle King backlash and whether or not I should do a video for that. I will do a video, but I want to post it on Patreon first. Now, I actually recorded this video 3 days ago, but it was 20 minutes long, and I said, nah, let's not do that. Let's keep it short and sweet. I will do my best to keep this video less than 10 minutes, hopefully 9. But let me just say up front, Patreon is not mandatory. Your support here on the YouTube channel helps me in more ways than you can ever know. Without you here on YouTube, I wouldn't be able to do this full time. But Patreon is for people who want to show their support outside of YouTube with donations. And let me just say up front, I made a post on the community tab a couple of weeks ago. There will be 4 different tiers on Patreon: $2, $5, $10, $20. Each one has their own perks and benefits. As time goes on, I will be more than open to change these benefits around to best suit those who join the Patreon. So these benefits aren't fully set in stone. They are flexible. Let's just put it that way. So the $2 tier is the Heller tier. Basically, this is for those who want to do the bare minimum, and I don't mean that in a bad way whatsoever. It's just for people who say, you know what, Jeremy, I'm not against sliding you a $2 a month on Patreon. You'll have access to the Patreon only post and messages. I believe it's called Discord, where patrons can chat amongst themselves on the Patreon account. And like I said before, you join my Patreon just to show your support for what I do outside of YouTube. I'll be doing live streams over there, as well as posting the much sought after, people have wanted me to do this for a while now, the MP3 files for video. So you will actually be able to access the audio files of the video rather than just watching the videos on YouTube. And if enough people let me know in the comments section, maybe I'll make a poll too on the community tab. Do you want me to create a Spotify account where I can, just like the Haves and Have-Nots Review, and I can upload my MP3 files from videos up there as well? That way you'll have multiple ways of access to my videos without actually having to watch them. Even though watching on YouTube does help me, I understand some people have told me they watch or listen to my videos at the gym on their way to work. Now we go to the $5 tier, the Ice Queen tier. You'll get everything from the previous tier. And you'll have access to Patreon voting, which I might tweak to put that in every tier. But, like I said, these benefits are flexible. The voting can be done for, video ideas and things like that. So you have a voice when it comes to that kind of thing. Early access to videos. Once again, I might actually change that around. Not 100% sure. But basically, sometimes how I do. There are times where I'll upload a crap ton of videos at once. Other times I might upload 1 or 2, but maybe for things like, season trailer breakdowns or big discussion videos, I might give Patreon people 1 or 2 days in advance the video before I post it on YouTube. So that's a perk right there. And this is where we start with the DVD giveaways. If you saw my photo that I posted a few days ago, I have over 20 movies, Tyler Perry, that I've been buying from the Walmart 374 bin since December. So all of my DVD giveaways will now be done on Patreon. Moving on to the $10 tier. This is the presidential tier. Everything in the previous tiers as always. And a perk of this tier is Walmart card giveaways will be done at this level. At the $10 level, you'll be eligible for Walmart card giveaways. Now the number of giveaways I do, as well as the amount on the Walmart card, it depends on the Patreon, the patron number. If there are 10, 20 people, then obviously that's enough revenue coming in each month to have money for these gifts. Because the DVDs, I've already got those. Not to say I won't keep buying more whenever I come across them, but the Walmart gift cards, those would be for special occasions. And you're probably wondering, well, Jeremy, this is all well and good, but how will you choose winners of the Walmart and DVD giveaway winners? And around, I want to say late December at Walmart, I found a roulette wheel at Walmart. It was on discount for like 75% off. So I think what I'll do will be fun. It's like a legit roulette wheel and everything. I'll pick names of people, of the patrons, and like, you know, assign them a number and color. And when the wheel spins, you know, whoever it lands on will win. I think that's a very fun way of doing it. And I might actually record the giveaway process, almost like the lottery. So the presidential tier, $10. And to round things off, for those of you who want to go above and beyond, the $20 tier is the dream tier. This is for people who want to show extra support. Hey man, love what you do. I'm not always on your live stream, so I can't donate via super chat, or I don't buy anything from your eBay store because there's nothing that really appeals to me. So you want to push $20 a month. Once again, everything in the previous tiers. You'll get social media shout outs. What I mean by that is we can work things out. Let's say you have a social media page. What you want more followers on Instagram, or what if you have your own YouTube channel or something you want to promote? We can work it out where we can strategically work together. Like say, hey, Jeremy, I want to see if I can get a push on my YouTube channel, and we can discuss how that would work out. And I would make it very, very, worth your while. Like I wouldn't just put you in a random video. I would strategically place it in, let's say, an episode review or trailer breakdown or a juicy discussion or theory video. That way, that's a video that's guaranteed a lot of views. So social media shout outs. And I know a lot of people say, you know, when they do their own Patreons, they'll shout out their patrons in every video. I'm not against doing that, but just know that I post a lot of content sometimes at once. So I think it's best to strategically plant those patron videos. But of course, I'll thank my patrons in every video. I'll never not do that. And one perk to really entice people, do you want to do like a one-on-one Skype call, FaceTime, or just a phone call or audio call on Facebook Messenger or Instagram live stream? We can have one-on-one discussions if you would like. It could be about life stuff. It could be about have nots. It could be about anything, and we can work together on that. And one big thing I want to entice you on is there are 3 cast members from the haves and the have-nots who have wanted to do interviews with me, but I have never done it before just because I wanted my channel to reach 100,000 first. So Patreon, there is one character who wants to do an interview. He really wants to do one. And I said, fine, once I get Patreon set up and we get some members, I will be more than happy to do so. And it will be a Patreon exclusive video, but I'm pretty sure that to really give this person more social media exposure, I'll post it to YouTube eventually, but Patreon will get it first. So with that being said, folks, real quick, the Heller tier is $2. That's the minimum. $5 tier is the Ice Queen tier. $10 is the presidential, and the dream tier is $20. And if you want to go and kind of explore the Patreon, I'll put a link in the top comment, and I'll go ahead and start linking it in the description box below. You can explore it real quick, look at the different perks. Like I said, the perks and benefits aren't set in stone. I am new to this. I took a little extra time to study Patreon, see other people who are doing it, and I would do merchandise, but have nots, Tyler Perry's copyright stuff, so I really don't want to get in any trouble with that. So if you are unable to join the Patreon, like I said before, your support on the channel is good enough. You can check out my eBay store from time to time. There's always a link to that in the description. And there is a link to my PayPal. If you want to send a few bucks like, hey, Jeremy, Patreon sounds cool and all, but I really can't afford it per month. I have enough streaming services. I have bills. That's completely understandable. Patreon is just a way to earn extra money outside of YouTube and to do videos on topics I don't cover on this channel. Anime, news, music, all that good stuff on Patreon. So if there are any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. You can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. And like I said, the Patreon, I just recorded 3 videos that I will post on Patreon within the next day, well, 24 hours. And Patreon is really about the people. I make all this content, but at the same time, you get to kind of help me out with what you want to hear me discuss. And also, don't worry, Patreon will not interfere with my YouTube channel stuff at all, just to let you know. So with that being said, guys, thanks so much in advance for your support on Patreon. I hope to get at least maybe 20, 50 people. That would be great. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. And I will, Tuesday is coming up soon. So be on the lookout for more have and have not content pretty soon. Also, I know this video is probably going to be more than 10 minutes, but just know last week The reason I pumped out all those videos, I had to get all that stuff out of the way in order to focus on Patreon. So don't expect like 25 videos this week. It's not going to happen. As far as I can tell, Lord willing, I believe the Haves and the Have-Nots is the only show I will be covering, because remember, I've broken down the If Loving You Is Wrong trailer. I've finished up the Oval, Ambitions, and I've already broke the news and said my thoughts about assisted living and House of Pain. So hopefully this will be a slow week and I might be able to work on a lot of Patreon stuff. And yeah, since we literally don't have patrons yet at the time of the recording of this video, I will keep you updated with like a schedule on how many videos I plan to post and live stream. So I'll work it out, or excuse me, we can work it out. So if you have any ideas, send them my way. And once again, just thank you all so much. I hope all the people who cheered for Patreon will come and support. So I'll talk to you all soon.